Who here has felt stressed, anxious, or depressed within the last year? I would assume most of us. These feelings are common among college students and young adults. With the world nowadays, we are placed in a world of technological advances where we don't have to get out of our chair to make money, have entertainment, or even talk to our friends. We have cars, elevators, escalators that allow us to move our body without having to do anything physical. However, inactivity affects our body greatly, more than we know. We as a society are not getting enough exercise to allow our brain all the full cognitive function and its overall potential health. Over the last 2 years, I've seen dramatic changes in my mood and brain function since I've been working out and exercising, and I can't stress how much better I feel. A physically active lifestyle yields so many health benefits that is recommended for everyone. These exercise benefits are not just physical, but they're mental and emotional as well. Anyone who has gone for a walk to clear their heads knows the mental health benefits firsthand. The benefits related to taking part in regular exercise have been scientifically proven. In order for the human brain to function properly and experience major health benefits, people need to consider frequent and regular exercise. I've had a couple friends and close acquaintances take their own life because of mental illnesses, and others have told me they've been extremely depressed and contemplating taking their own life as well. Do you know how hard this is to hear from your best friend? It sucks. Our mental health, this includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also determines how we handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, through childhood and adolescence, all the way to through adulthood. Depression alone is the leading cause of disability in the U.S. among ages people 14 to 44, according to Campus Unlonely. 60% of United States students felt overwhelming anxiety, while 40% experienced depression so severe that they had difficulty functioning. Suicidal thinking, severe depression, and rates of self-injury among the U.S. college students more than doubled over the last decade as well. Chronic stress can also have a number on effects on the brain. Increases of risk of mental illness, changes the brain structure, shrinks the brain, kills the brain, impacts memory negatively. I bet many of you are stressed currently too. I know I am. Students often have a hard time concentrating as well, and keeping energy throughout the day. I know this was a huge problem with me in high school. Didn't want to pay attention, couldn't really, but that relates to sleep as well, because many have trouble sleeping, and they don't get the recommended 8 hours, meaning they're still tired and can't concentrate as well. Students like you and me, however, may be experiencing many of these symptoms, such as depression, anxiety, lack of sleep, but have done nothing to fix it. You may be moody, stressed, or have thinking and memory problems throughout your day, and if so, this just may be the cause of physical inactivity. More than 80% of global teens don't get at least 1 hour of daily exercise, according to the UN Health Agency study. On top of that, studies show that over 60% of American adults don't get recommended amount of physical activity, and over 25% of adults are not active at all. Without exercise, we are risking holding on to unhealthy brain patterns and even messing with our sympathetic nervous system, which Patrick Mueller has actually argued that this overactivity, which is caused by inactivity, contributes to cardiovascular disease. So what I'm arguing is that human beings need regular exercise for overall brain health and function. Not enough people are getting the recommended exercise and don't realize that it can actually treat problems such as this depression, anxiety, and stress, PTSD, etc. There are major mental and emotional benefits of physical exercise as well. So start exercising. Exercise acts directly on the body and triggers psychological responses such as changes in insulin levels, inflammation, and the release of endorphins. It also promotes the production of growth factors. These chemicals affect the growth of the brain cells and therefore actively impact the health and overall brain. Exercise improves mood. Start there. Aerobic activity, strength training, and more contemplative activities such as yoga all help break the cycles of worry, absorption, and distraction, effectively draining tension from the body. There is a reduced risk of depression. Some people have called exercise natural antidepressant, and studies shown that physical activity reduces the risk and helps people cope with symptoms of depression. Your cognitive skills retention is higher. Regular physical activity can help people maintain thinking, learning, judgment as they age, and as studies have suggested, parts of the brain that control memory and thinking are larger in people who exercise. One study published in the Neurology found that poor physical fitness in middle-aged may be associated with smaller brain size later in life. Following a healthy lifestyle and eating proper whole foods can help to boost your brain naturally and clear up brain fog. Better sleep. A good night's sleep is essential for clear thinking, and regular exercise promotes healthy, sound sleep. It can also help you fall asleep faster and deepen your rest. In a massive study by Yale and Oxford University's researchers gathered data on 1.2 million Americans. They found that those who exercised reported having 1.5 fewer days of poor mental health every month than those who didn't. The CDC recommends adults should get at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise every week. So try to get 150 minutes per week, at least up to 225 minutes. This means you could have one day where you're only exercise for 15 minutes because it's a busy day, and then next day maybe take an hour-long workout. You don't need complex exercises to improve your cognitive function. Whether you're hitting the gym or cycling, exercise promotes relaxation and better sleep while reducing stress, anxiety, and depression, all of which encourage a healthy and positive mind. Improving your overall brain function and memory and protecting your thinking skills are more of the benefits that come along with the frequent exercise. In order for the human brain to function properly and exercise major mental health benefits, people need to consider frequent and regular exercise. It is never too late to start exercising. So what are you waiting for? Expert studies and millions of people have shown regular exercise can effectively reduce those feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression you've experienced within the last year and provide you the necessary benefits that keep your brain happy and healthy.